My battery went dead on me there for a minute. Okay, I've got them filled up with the boiling hot water, and then I'm going to close them. And yes, that is hot, but I'm one of these that can stand hot water. My grandmother taught me when you wash your dishes or anything, you use hot water, and I kind of got my hands used to the heat. But what I'm going to do with these is I'm basically going to let them steep. Some people put them in the window every day, however long I let them go. I mean, that will depend on the color, but you just keep on shaking them every day, just kind of like I do the netto seeds. And you know, you can also do a tincture and with the flowers actually, and the root works really well for a tincture in the violet. I have done that. I do this, just several different things, and I mean, you can do tinctures on lots of herbs. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing now, and this is going to have to steep at least, you know, at least 24 hours, maybe a little bit longer, and then I'm going to bring you back and show you how I make my violet syrup and how I make my violet syrup for sore throat, cough. I call it a cold syrup, you know, because where they've got so much vitamin C in them, they're really good for, it's really good for colds. I mean, these violets, you know, if you're eating a salad, just go out and grab you some of the flowers or the leaves, plop them in your salad. They're really good. My husband likes them. I like them. And that's about it for today, and I'll bring you back and show you whenever I get ready to finish. Have a blessed day. Or night, whichever it may be for you. And this is Spring with Suds and Such. And God bless you. Hi everyone, this is Spring with Suds and Such. And hope y'all have a blessed day today. I am going to be making my violet jelly. And I use my infused water, or as I call it, a tea that I have infused with the little wild Johnny Jump Ups, the little wild violets, and I also added some mint to my infusion. I like a little bit of mint in mine. Well, I also like mint jelly, but I like a little bit of mint in my violet jelly, so I've added some of mint to that. I've got my jars boiling, and I have 3 cups of my infused water, and I'm going to be pouring that in here like so. Now we'll cut my heat on. Okay, I'm going to be adding to this 2 ounces of shore gel. That's how much I like to use. And you can change that if you want according to the consistency you like your jelly. But I'm going to add that in like so. And also I'm going to be adding 3 heaping tablespoons of lemon juice. And my bird is rather loud today. It's been a really rather dreary looking day today. Feels pretty good outside though. Okay, and I'm also going to be adding 4.5 cups of organic sugar. So I'm going to pour that right in there, like so. I know that's a lot of sugar, but to this one I like a lot of sugar. And if you look at the color, I don't know if you can see it on here, but it has really turned beautiful. A beautiful violet color. Really pretty. And then I'm also going to be adding a pat of butter to this. And then I'll just give it a good stir. I've already made my dandelion jelly and my redbud jelly, and they both turned out wonderful. Would have made more redbud jelly because we love it. We love the dandelion too, but the redbud we just absolutely love. It's got a tartness to it, and all of the trees got froze, so I looked up and found one here in the yard that didn't get froze, so I got the blooms off of it. I waited around too late. I should have got them off sooner. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to stir this, and I'm going to let this come to a boil, and then I'm going to boil it for 1 minute, and I'm going to see if I have any foam on top after the minute. If I do, according to how much is on there, I'll be taking it off. Sometimes I do with this one have more than I like. But I will bring you back just as soon as I get this boiling. Okay, I've got it to a boil, as you can see. And I'm going to let this boil for 1 minute. And then I'll bring you back when I get ready to put it in the jars. Okay, I'm back. It cooked for 1 minute, and I looked up and did not have any of the foam on top to have to contend with. So now I'm just going to fill up my jars. And I will clean off around my rims, the top of the jar, to make sure that it seals, because if you have anything up there on the top, it may not seal for you correctly, and I definitely want it to seal. So and I did, like I said, I did use a hot water bath on my jars and my lids and rims to kill any germs, and to just basically get the jar ready for the hot jelly. And to recap what I put in, I put 3 cups of violet and mint infused water. I also put in 4.5 cups of organic sugar. And I did add 1 more tablespoon of lemon juice to this, so I ended up with putting 4 tablespoons of lemon juice to this. I wanted it just a tad bit tartar. And I used 2 ounces of shore gel to this. I used just a pair of tongs to get my jars out of my pot. And I do just use a pot. I don't use a pressure can I for this?
What's down there on that lot?
I'll bring you back once I filled them all and have them ready to show you what they look like. Okay, I just wanted to show you that I do put my jars, after I fill them with the jelly, in a hot water bath, and we'll let this boil continuously. I will leave them in there for 15 minutes. Now I don't know if you can see it or not, but down in the bottom I have an oven mitt. I mean, you could use a dish rag if you don't have a rack. I didn't feel like hunting out the canner that's got the rack that you pull up, and so I just use this since I'm dealing with the little half-pint jars. But yes, that I just put something in the bottom to hold them off of, you know, the bottom of the pan. But I will let this boil, and you do want your lids covered with water, and just let it boil for 15 minutes here, and I'm in North Carolina, so I'm up next to the mountains, the country. But I hope that you enjoy this video and have a blessed day, and God bless you. Okay, they are done. I've got them cooling. This right here, these are my violet and mint jelly. Then I have over here my dandelion jelly, and this one is my red bud jelly. A little bit of difference in the color in the violet and the red bud, but they make beautiful jelly. And I will label them. You'd want to label them because they are close enough to one another, the red bud and the violet, that you might get them mixed up. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and here they are. I'll let them sit here and cool, and I'll leave them sitting for at least 24 hours. My dandelion and my red bud are already ready. I mean, they've done sealed and are ready to put away, and hopefully the violet will seal too. And thank you for watching. I hope this has been informative for you, and y'all have a good day and a blessed day, and God bless you.